Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I have put on this roadmap now how the ideal sell-off would look like here. Micro count highlighted in yellow for Bitcoin if it follows through to the downside. Please do not treat this as predictive. It's a bit questionable at the moment because in contrast to ETH, while we have a nice top in place there, a top of some sort, I don't trust it fully yet because we haven't got 5 waves to the downside. I shared that earlier today on Discord and Telegram with gold members already on our signals and market updates channel. Because ideally what I would have liked to see is a 5 waves down. So Bitcoin avoided that, okay? No 5 waves down. So again, that is not... It leaves just a lot of room for interpretation. So ideally, I would like to see one more low. Now, you can never rule out that it's forming some kind of a leading diagonal in this wave 1, in which the sub-waves are 3-wave patterns. So in that case, we would have to assume wave 1 is already finished and it's now moving up in a wave 2. Would then come down in a third, then a fourth, and a fifth, and so on. And it would need to take out at least 380 next, to give us a clue, really, a strong clue that a top has been made. At the moment, nice red candle, but we haven't really taken out a previous swing low. The price hasn't formed 5 waves down, so we still need to keep the option open that it might carry on. And then the white wave count would have to be considered if the price gets a sustained break above 27,480. So that's still possible. At the moment, it might be in this yellow small wave 2, in this micro wave 2, but then it should not move above yesterday's high. So if we move above yesterday's high, I think it would definitely help the white wave count, which is the bullish wave count. But as I said yesterday, bullish hopium is not really the right. It's not really the right time for bullish hopium, which is the 5 wave move up here, because it's not an impulse. This is just some kind of a tortured or weird diagonal which would be unfolding here. So to keep things at least clear or fairly clear on the chart, I would love to see this follow through to the downside, because the white wave count would create ambiguity. It would make it less clear. As I explained yesterday to you, if we break above resistance, it will put us sort of in no man's land. The reason it will put us in no man's land is because above resistance, the yellow wave count will definitely decrease in likelihood. It will not be invalidated until price breaks above 28,200, which is the end of August high. But we will have a less likely yellow wave count. We will have a more likely white wave count. The white wave count is not impulsive, so it would only work as a diagonal, which is very messy. And you cannot really trust it, okay? And we haven't got 5 waves up complete, and you can really only trust a diagonal as soon as you have 5 waves up complete and when it's holding the 3-wave pullback. So it's going to be very difficult. So from a selfish point of view, I'd like to see the follow through to the downside, but of course the market sometimes does or take the less probable pathway, okay? So the yellow wave count would be ideal, but again, it needs to avoid to break above yesterday's high. Any break above yesterday's high will likely put price above resistance. Bear in mind that we have a high volatility this week. We have to expect high volatility due to the Fed interest rate decision. That's going to be announced tomorrow together with the economic outlook of the Fed, which is also going to generate volatility, maybe even more than the actual interest rate decision itself. And overall, I mean, it's moving in some kind of a weird diagonal here. It avoided to form 5 waves down. This leaves a lot of room for interpretation here. I mean, again, we just want to see if the price really gets rejected. Confirmation to the downside that we get lower. I highlighted these levels already, 26,380 and 25,770. And then bear in mind that as we enter this yellow support area down here, there is going to be even more support. So at 25,350 and then 23,000, well, 24K you could say, and down there at 22K. Overall, still tracking bullish scenarios, of course. We just don't have a very clear shorter time frame long trade setup at the moment, in my opinion. We would only have that as soon as we have 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Then we can say with some confidence that a lasting low has been established here on the 11th of September when the price dipped into our, let's say, support area, trend reversal area of the larger wave degree. Yeah, that's my update about BTC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, if you're interested in the membership, as a gold member, you get access to additional short-term signals, market updates. For Elliott Wave counts, you get access to Discord and Telegram as silver and gold member. And with bronze, silver, and gold, you get access to our weekly member live streams. Every Sunday we do the live streams. You can rewatch all previous recordings. There's always an educational element, so it's nearly like a small trading course. So yeah, have a look. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.